Coming up in this edition of Junior Sabres Journal, highlights from matchups with St. Michael's and Orangeville, and Michael Peca's pitch to hockey fans frustrated by the NHL lockout. The Junior Sabres began their season with 2 straight wins and hoped to stay unbeaten against the visiting St. Michael's Buzzers on September 17th. C.J. Shugart opened the scoring just under 3 minutes into the first period, putting the visiting Buzzers in the lead. Buffalo responded at the 8:09 mark of the second period when Pat Egan scored this power play goal to even the score. St. Michael's regained the lead and built it to 3-1 by the midway point of the second. Buffalo's Alex Dagnall got the Junior Sabres close again with his 3rd goal of the season, scored at the 15:22 mark of the second. That's as close as Buffalo would get. A 3-goal burst in the third period helped St. Michael's hand the Junior Sabres their first loss of the season, 6-2. The Junior Sabres avenged the loss the following Friday, downing St. Michael's on their ice, 4-1. Dagnall scored his 4th goal in as many games. Also finding the net for Buffalo were Nolan Sheeran, Tyler Jurich, and Dave Seward. Goalie Parker Gahagan made 35 saves. 2 days later, the team found itself in a seesaw battle with the host North York Rangers. Penalties proved costly as the Rangers emerged 6-4 winners. Jurich, Seward, Ryan Schmelzer, and Nick Gullo all scored for Buffalo, while rookie goaltender Bobby Bloomfield turned aside 36 shots in his first start of the season. The Junior Sabres were back home on Monday, September 24th, hosting the Orangeville Flyers at the Northtown Center at Amherst. Tyler Jurich scored his 4th goal of the season in the first period to give Buffalo the 1-0 lead. Then on the power play, it was Ryan Schmelzer who built the home team's lead to 2-0. In the second period, that lead was built further. Nick Gullo scored his 2nd goal in as many games at the 5:51 mark. Buffalo was in command, and with a power play opportunity just moments later, Nathan Pellegra put the puck into the net to make it 4-0 Junior Sabres. Just when you thought the Flyers were finished, they made things most interesting in the third period. Matthew Thompson and Jordan Carvalho scored power play goals just 4 minutes apart, and then Carvalho scored again to cut Buffalo's lead to 4-3. Darren Trebus gave Buffalo some breathing room with a power play goal with just over a minute to play, but then Buffalo saw 2 men go to the penalty box for separate calls. The Flyers put on the pressure, but the Junior Sabres overcame it to preserve a 5-3 victory over Orangeville. Jurich recorded an assist to go with his goal, while Dave Seward added 2 assists. Parker Gahagan made 24 saves to improve his season record to 4 wins and 1 loss. The team travels to North York, Ontario on Saturday, September 29th for their 2nd meeting of the season with the Toronto Junior Canadiens, their opening night opponents. Then on Sunday, September 30th, the Junior Sabres are at home against the Hamilton Red Wings. Sunday's game at the Northtown Center at Amherst begins at 7 p.m. With the National Hockey League's lockout already forcing the cancellation of its preseason games, the Junior Sabres were sending a message to Buffalo Sabres fans. They can still enjoy some quality hockey while they wait for the NHL to resolve its labor dispute. After the St. Michael's game on September 17th, Junior Sabres head coach and general manager Michael Peca was invited to make a pitch on behalf of his team.
Well, I mean, it's a terrific brand of hockey. You know, I think if anybody's come out and seen us play thus far this year, the level of hockey is very high. The enthusiasm and the energy is extremely high. So there's people that are going to need a hockey fix. There's no doubt about it. It's a game that this city loves to watch and loves to support. And I think the Buffalo Junior Sabres program is a perfect outlet for them, especially with the uncertainty of the National Hockey League and its lockout. So. I know these kids in our program would love to have the support of the community. I know we're going to be really getting involved heavily in the community with our kids, and just would love to see our rink get filled up from time to time. I think anytime as an athlete, when you play in front of a large enthusiastic crowd, it only makes the environment, it makes your product a lot stronger. So we're hoping to maybe draw from some of those hockey-starving people and get them into our rink.
That's it for this edition of Junior Sabres Journal. We'll see you next time.